Even with 40,000 baseball fans before and after the game, it doesn't make any financial sense to open a business around the park. Oracle Park is a block away. This is 2nd and Townsend. Here's the seating area. And this place is a bar or restaurant, and it's for sale. Let's look in here. It's a very large space in there. There's the bar section. Look at that block across the street. Everything's closed. Oh, look at this. They vandalized this place. This must have been recent. There's a board there on the glass from the souvenir shop. There's a lot of crime around this area. This here used to be Pedro's Cantina, and it's been closed for a while. It was a local favorite. They got all the flags up there in preparation for opening day on April 4th. We're at Oracle Park. In celebration of its 21st anniversary, we're going to do an update video from the one I did last year. See how everything's doing around the park. Last year it was doing poorly. Let's take a look. As we get closer to the park entrance, we start to see that everything around it is closed. See, here's the sign, for lease. This here used to be Pedro's Cantina, a local favorite to check out the game and to pregame before the game and after. Let's look in here. Yeah, this was a really large space and it's been closed for a while. At least the hotel is open here. But right in front of the park, prime retail space. Look at this, that was one of the entrances there. All of this here is for lease. Next one down, also for lease. And the next one, also for lease. In front of the park. Why is it empty? Nobody wants it. But before and after a game, your food choices are really limited. While inside, prepare to fetch $30 for a hot dog and a drink. And out here, there's a lot of street vendors that line up the sidewalk, dozens of them, mostly hot dogs. This is more retail for lease here. Well, it's not for lease, but it's vacant. This corner here is just a souvenir shop. Across the street we have the Lucky Strike. It's a bowling alley, not really a food place. They do sell food, but it's really a bowling alley. Okay, let's get across the street. A lot of traffic today. But notice how the sidewalk is mostly empty. This place is not really a restaurant, but they do have food in there. And this block here is the worst of them all. The only thing open is, I think it's a clinic and the Wells Fargo, and you got Safeway at the end if you want to get some sandwiches after the game. But all of this is retail space for lease. Could be food places too. See, for lease. Chained up. Looks like they're working on something in there. Next door, another one for lease. And it doesn't end. All of them are vacant. Another one. And there's this art place, or who knows what it is. There's no signage, just some type of office. It's the only one that doesn't say that it's for lease. And this is the clinic I was talking about. The next one, also for lease. Here we have a small plaza. This corner here, this used to be the tender greens. Gone now. This was the outdoor seating area. And next door is the main entrance. Yep, this right here was the main entrance for the tender green. See, they still have the juice machines in there and the coffee makers. There's the old sign, tender greens. Next door, another one. Next door, even more. It doesn't end. It does not end. High crime and high rents are keeping these vendors away. The perfect recipe. I think they're better off just keeping it vacant. You get some type of credit. Here's the Wells Fargo branch I was talking about. And next door is the Safeway. And that's it for this block. Nothing else. Everything else was closed. But at least this neighborhood has the Safeway. Not like many other neighborhoods that even the Safeway left. Like the one on Fillmore Street. Across the street, that down there, that used to be a Panera Bread, also gone. Let's go take a look across the street too. That's a train station. And it's not looking too good around the train station either. I remember this sidewalk here used to be covered with tents. They cleared that out. Yes, this here is the Panera Bread I was talking about. Also closed. It was this corner here and half the block down there. Let's look in here. Large restaurant. Very large. That was the entrance there for the Panera Bread. And all of this back here was the restaurant. Let's see. Connor's still there. Oracle Park is now a quarter of a century old. Back then it used to be called Pacific Bell Park. If you remember that name, and all the payphones had Pacific Bell on them. Back in 2000, it cost $357 million to build. That's the equivalent of $650 million in today's money. Opening day is around the corner on April 4th. The Giants are going to be facing the Seattle Mariners. The situation around the park, a year later, let's just say it's ballpark, really bad. No improvement at all. It's actually worse. But let me know what you think in the comments. Always check the description for additional information, and I'll see you in the next video. I know they don't have any World Series titles in the last decade, but I'm gonna keep myself optimistic and hope we do better this time around. That's the last one they got in 2014.